Right, everyone, welcome back to Put On Your Lid, and this is the bike that I'm selling, the R1250GS Adventure, made by BMW, with all the bits and pieces. Let's get it off the stand. Let's get the side stand out first, give it a little bit of wobble, and it's on the side stand. Don't forget to pull the brake. Look at that lovely screen lighting up. That is some screen. Right on. Now, on the button. I wish my neighbour wouldn't park so close. And I'm going out for a little ride. That's not good. Let's get up a little bit further and get it out on the road. That's the best thing to do. There we go. That's a lot better. Right, I have the keys of the house. I have the bike keys, I think. Better check that. I hate this keyless ride. There we go. And I have a house door key on that. And I was out on that little baby today. That's the restored Yamaha. I just put on the lights here. Restored Yamaha XJ600. Now, that doesn't belong on the back. Just take that off so you can have another look. New tyres, everything done, and it's going quite well actually. We just give it a little light up. I think we're good. We're not at neutral. That's neutral. Get the lights off, just to let you know that it is running. On, and there we go, folks. Sounding nice. Let's turn off that again, or else I'll have a flat battery when I get back. But that's not what I want to talk to you about today. I actually want to talk to you about the bike that I'm selling. I'm absolutely and utterly fed up with the ads that I have online on mobile.de, autoscout.de. Oh, there she is. Have a look at her. That's not lovely. Ah, she's looking absolutely perfect. And I've forgotten my gloves. Not going without gloves, because I once got a lot of stones into my hands. It's going back a long time, but it was very sore. I fell off at about 80 miles an hour on a dual carriageway and slid down the road, and I think my hands were hurt most, but that's another story. I want to talk to you about what I had started off with telling you, and that is this bike here. Don't forget to lock the house. There we go. And yeah, there she is in all her glory. It says she's due for a service, but I've just had a service done on it, which is the 20,000 service, where I got the valves done and everything. And God, she's a good looking bike. Nothing wrong with that bike. Nice Conti road attacks on the back. There you go, look. That is no, the key is not in range. And let's get onto this baby here. Right, I checked the tyre pressures and they are all good. God, the clutch feels very light. It's a hydraulic clutch, of course. Oh, it feels very light. Jesus Christ. God, this is nice. I haven't been on this bike now for nearly a year, 11 months, because it was July last year when I went to Ireland and Scotland. So, I've any fuel in it. How do I get to that to check the fuel? God, it's lovely to ride. God, it's comfy. Alright, let's get the fuel up. I can't find it. So, can you all hear me? I hope you can. I must have fuel in it. Oh, 2.63.0. It should be 2.5, 2.9. So 416 kilometers range, so I have a full tank. Of course I do. I filled it up before the winter time. Right, as I said, folks, I'm really fed up with that ad. Again today, what is your last price? I said it's in the ad, and I've just done a huge big service on it, put new tyres on it. You're getting lots of extras on it. Yeah, well, it's overpriced. Yeah, you get the boxes, you get the navigation, and you get all the bits and pieces that I bought at Wunderlich, which go into the hundreds and hundreds, including the bar risers, the huggers, the extension on the mudguard at the front, the radiator guards, the extra ones, the foot pegs, all those little bits and pieces all add up, and I'd like to sell them with the bike. Your bike is advertised for 18,500. I said, yeah, that's it's actually cheap. If you want to buy a new one, you'd spend 25 grand on it, and then you'd have to get all the bits and pieces. You'd be up to around about 27, 28 actually, with all the boxes and the luggage and everything, which is like brand new, to tell you the truth. I've only used it twice, and there's not a mark on it, and I cleaned it after I used it. So yeah, oh no, I missed didn't I miss the traffic light? Oh, what's that there? It's a little Duke. SMT, is it? Or what is it? Yeah, it's a Duke. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Nice to get out on the bike in the evening time. He's going well. My God, this thing really flies. Well, to tell you the truth, I was going to talk to you about two things. I was going to talk to you about the ad, and I've done that in my last video. You haven't seen it. It wasn't the last one, it's the third last one I did. So I moaned and groaned on that a lot. But I don't want to moan and groan on this one. I want to be all happy, because it's a wonderful evening, and I'm out on my bike, and what could be better than that? It's like medicine, ladies and gentlemen. It's like medicine. Right, everyone thinks I'm buying the new R1250GS. I don't know. Maybe I am. I'm going to be on the market for a new bike. I will spend about 25,000, maybe even up to 30,000. I'm not really pushed, because I'm 60 years old. How you doing, mate? I am 60 years old, and how long am I going to be able to ride motorcycles for? God, this thing just pulls out of the corners. I've been riding just the 600, the CBF 600. Oh, okay. Last week I was on the Honda CB1000, and that went like, as you say in Ireland, went like snot. But don't know why they say that actually. Why do you say went like snot? What's snot got to do with it? If you American people don't know what snot is, it's that horrible stuff that comes out of your nose when you have a bit of a cold. We call young children snotty-nosed kids because if they have a runny nose, oh no, I'm feeling sick, so I'm going to go off the. I'm going off the subject. Now look, I know how good this bike is. I mean, I stand up on it and try and look down on it for you. Look at the bike. Look down there. Do you see any dirt? Do you see one mark? Not even a mark on this bike. It's immaculate. And to tell you the truth, I don't know how anything could be better than this. It rides like a scooter. It is so agile. You know, it just does everything you want. Oh, that's better. Can you hear me better now, folks? I can see, in fact, that my microphone is working because I can see it on my display there in the corner of my little eye. I've been to Ireland, Scotland, I've been to Italy, I've been to the south of Germany, I've been to the north of Germany, I've been to Denmark, I've been to Norway, and I've been to the Dolomites, and I've done the Alps a couple of times. And hence I put up around about 24,000 kilometers on this bike. So it's all sort of long range stuff, and technically I haven't had one thing with this, not one. The bike is like new. Looking at it from the outside, and BMW said to me that this bike is absolutely perfect. It's basically just run in. So I just want to tell you what this bike is all about. Oh my God. Woo. Oh, don't come out, don't come out. Fuck. Oof, 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 oof. Oof. My God, that's all you need is a fucking tractor to come out and kill you. Right, I'm in road mode. I think I should be in dynamic at this stage. They get a little bit of a harder suspension, which totally changes the bike. This bike is all about touring. I think on that straight there the other day I did a little bit more than that on the Honda CBF. If you haven't seen the movie, it's the last one I did actually, the CB 1000R. What am I saying, CBF? I know this bike inside and out. I've had it lent down to the pegs. I've scraped the pegs in the corners on this bike. I know you might be laughing and saying, oh well, we've all done that. But I'll tell you one thing, to get onto the very edge of the tyre on a high bike like this does actually take some nerve. But it is so convincing. It gives you a feeling that this bike is capable of doing sport bike things. This GS is amazing. It's been the most amazing bike I've ever had. So you might be asking, why are you selling it? Well folks, give me a second here, I just need to have a little cough. Don't want to cough in the microphone. Why am I selling it? Well, I'm selling it because I need a change. I need to get to know something else. Whether it be a Ducati Multistrada, whether it be a Triumph Rocket 3, the new one, Whether it be the Ducati Diavel or a Street Fighter or a BMW XR or M1000 or if it's a S1000 double or I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what I'm going to buy. I haven't got a clue. And to tell you the truth, this bike grew on me. It hasn't been the bike, it wouldn't be the choice. It wouldn't be my first choice if I was going out to spend 20,000 euros. I don't know why I bought it, to tell you the truth. I was going to buy the XR. I love 4-cylinder engines. And then I said to myself, well, do you know what? I want to do some touring. And I don't want to go totally mad on a bike. I want a bike which has a lot of torque and so on and so on. So I had a look at the KTMs, the 1290s. I went through the range. I had a look at Ducatis and so on and so on. But nothing actually turned my head after I had a test drive on it, like this one did. Because I immediately felt at home on it. I immediately felt secure on it. I immediately knew that this bike was able to do what's on the paper. Not because everyone else said it to me or so. I went for a test drive on it. I drove the XR and then I drove this. And then I said to myself, well, you know what? I can't buy the XR. Not yet. And I didn't. I walked away with this. Would I do it again? Probably, but it wouldn't be the 1300 GS. I don't think it would be. My God. Now you don't want a deer to jump out on you now. Or you don't want a radar. No, you don't want that. And you don't want to get into trouble either. So cool down, Joe. Get a grip on yourself. I do that now and then, you know that, but it's just the fun of riding, isn't it? It sounds good too when you rev the guts out of it. It's definitely able to go around corners. Oh yes. Don't go on the white line. Let's go this way to Dieberg. I can feel the front wheel just coming up a little bit. A little bit of a counter steer and you are in the corner. Let's just see what this thing can do. Oh, come on, little van, white van. Oh my goodness. Out here, bobbing around. God almighty. Right, let's go. What is that noise? My camera's just gone all red. Look at this gone all red. Is there a radar? I know I have my Cali Moto on, but I didn't know the screen lit up like that. Did you all see that? This went all red. Anyway, Dynamic Pro is what I'm in, and it'll actually pull a little wheelie if you turn off the traction, then the traction control, and give it all on the wheelie control. It'll pull a sort of a meter high wheelie, which is quite nice. Alright, let's go out here. I don't know, Dieburg Nord. Oh yes, on the side of the saddle again. Coming out. Dieburg 2. There's some nice pops and burbles from it too. I think I'm actually going the wrong way. I don't want to go this way. I want to actually sort of head back home. I think that could be wrong. I'm not too sure. Darmstadt, Aschaffenburg, Münster, Eppertshausen. I think that's right. Let's get rid of that. Oh, Face ID. That's not going to happen with my helmet on, is it? No. So everyone knows my code now on my... So I'm going to just hop in here. There's no one behind me. And let's get the navigation on. Telephone works actually quite nice sometimes. Now it doesn't. Let's get Google Maps on. Google Maps, and I want to get, I thought my own address would be in there. Alright, I'm going to have to block that out, I know. Start. So I obviously have to go back onto that little motorway. But who cares? I'll do that. Yeah, I'm not too fond of the new R1300. I think it's lost the character. I think it's just lost the GS character. The ruggedness look is what's missing. It now looks like every other bike. It could be an XR, it could be a Multistrada, it could be anything, but it doesn't look like a GS to me. They say it rides like a GS, but that doesn't do it for me. I actually thought this bike looked amazing. Now, you either love them or hate them. And I hated them. That's why I bought one. And I eventually started to absolutely love it. Because sitting on this thing on a long journey, I find the saddle, the regular saddle, absolutely perfect. I have never had a sore arse after sitting on this thing for up to 8 hours a day. Look at the torque. That is 5th gear. And I'm not even trying. I'm not even twisting it. Yeah, it's a wonderful bike. The 1300 could be a little bit quicker. Do I need it? No. Now this thing is fast enough, I'm telling you folks. If you say you need something quicker, well then buy an S1000RR. Alright? End of story. But you don't need more power on an adventure bike than this thing. You just don't. If you do, buy the Multistrada, but then you're going to get your nuts heaters on you. You don't have that low-down boxer engine giving you the stability and the cornering control. You just don't. Anyone who has ever owned one of these beautiful bikes knows what I'm talking about. Folks, I'm actually finding hard contemplating on selling it now, especially with the idiots. I mean, if a nice guy would come along and say, how you doing, I'm really, oh, lovely bike, yeah, no, they're all coming up and saying, oh, there's a mark on it. You said it was in excellent and perfect condition, but there's a mark on it. Yeah, there was a mark on it, one little dot, and I think he wanted 1,500 euros off the price that he had just offered me, which was 15 grand. No, the two-finger sign, the Irish way of doing it, and off he went, and he's not getting my bike. I actually once did dislike the bloke so much that when he offered me the price I was asking for, I gave him the two-finger sign. Oh my goodness, the sun is in my face. I can't see a thing. Now I can see. I think this is sending me the same way back, but it doesn't matter. It was lovely. This bike just tips into the corner. It's telepathic. You just think about it and it does it. You want a little bit more, you think about more and it does it. I don't know what bike does that. In fact, no bike does that. This is an amazing bike, folks. And you know, you saw it there on the picture. It is a nice looking bike as well. It's full of high tech. You don't need any more. Do I need radar? Maybe it'd be nice. I don't need it though. I don't need it. You know, I mean, do I need heated underpants? No, I don't. Would they be nice in winter? Well, maybe they would be. Heated underpants. Oh, lovely. Oh, just quick shifter. Bit choppy. Oh yeah, that was choppy. Yeah, okay, right. Little bit choppy. Fifth gear, just pull away. I really don't know what else to tell you. The brakes are amazing. The steering is amazing. The fully electronic suspension is incredible. It is incredible. You can feel it adjusting to the way you're riding, to the surface you're on. Let's go. My goodness, this thing is it's fast. I think my battery on my GoPro is going to run out, and if it hasn't run out already, it's probably frozen. If it hasn't frozen, I don't have any audio. If I don't have any audio, it doesn't have a good picture. GoPro, I am sick of my GoPro. I've now got two Insta 360. I have the X3, and I'm buying another one at the moment. And I have another GoPro which I don't use anymore because it only does 1080p. The Hero 7 White Edition, I think it was called. I bought that just to test the GoPro, and that worked out quite well. I could run it all day, but that's another story. I'm going off the topic. Should we hop off the bike and have another little look around? Do you want to do that? Let's get out of this town, and if I still have battery, I'll do that. If you haven't liked and subscribed by now, it would be excellent, because I'm actually doing a lot for my channel at the moment. I have a bit of time. I've got a vacation break at the moment until the middle of June, well, sort of end of June. I've basically got 2.5 weeks as of from now. So if you are unsubscribed and watching my videos, I'll let you know that I put quite a lot of work into them, even if it doesn't seem that way when you're watching them. But I have to edit them all. I have to make the audio work. I have to get out and do the videos. I'd spend about 2.5 to 3 hours editing a video, so I do it for free. And if you want to do me a favor and help me out, well, just subscribe. I'm not earning money on my channel, but I wouldn't mind at some stage, I suppose, to get a bit of payback for all that I've done. And okay, I do enjoy doing the videos, and if you enjoy watching them, well then hit that subscribe button now. It's your chance, and you'd really help me out. And I'm actually really chuffed when people do that. I look at my channel now and then and have a look and say, how you doing, mate? How are you? How you doing, mate? How are you? Ride safe, boys. Yeah, I do get very chuffed when I see that somebody has subscribed, because every subscription is somebody watching my channel, which is interesting. And I think you're going to enjoy the videos that are coming up. I'm working at the moment on my Ireland video. I do have a little bit of an issue. The guy who I went on the trip with doesn't want to be in the video, and basically he doesn't want his bike in the video, or he doesn't want his registration number. I don't know why. Nobody knows him. He's not famous. Nobody wants to know him, put it that way. Nobody's watching him, and he's probably one of the most uninteresting people that you'd want to know more about. And after that trip I was so unhappy, because basically he ruined my trip to Ireland. And I find it very hard to put up the video, because it was actually a very nice journey had I have been on my own. So that'll be a nice video to watch. To sit back, take out the popcorn, put up the feet, have a beer. Oh, have a beer, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? I wouldn't mind having a beer. I think I'm going to do that. I'll mix it with lemonade, because you're still allowed to have one or even two in this country, but I would never drive it anymore on a bike. And then I'm only up the road from the pub, so yeah, let's go to the pub. My wife's not home at the moment, so the only living thing in my house at the moment is my doggy. And I've just gone out for a walk with her, so she doesn't need to go out anymore, and she'd be crashing out by now. So no need to go straight home, is there? I could actually call a friend of mine, a Scottish bloke who lived in Canada for a long time. I haven't seen him for ages. I must give him a buzz. Yeah, just letting you know my thoughts, everyone. I'm actually quite well at the moment with my back. I had an issue at work where somebody died on my flight, and I took a few days off now to get over that. I ended up holding him, and he passed away, and it does hurt. I didn't realise it at the time, but when I got home and everything just went through my head, it actually hurt quite a lot to realise that somebody spent their last moments of their life in your arms. There's nothing we could do. I don't want to really get into that now, it's a bit dreary, but it all happened on our flight coming into Frankfurt and about 10 minutes before landing. Yeah, okay, let's go to the pub and think about something nice. There might be a few people I know down there, and I think my battery's going to be running out anyway. God, I'm going to find it very hard to park with this bike. Don't come out on me. Don't come out on me. Thank you. You're very good. Yeah, that was a young girl, and she felt a bit uneasy when she saw this big giant coming towards her. I think this bike is probably bigger than that Kia Picanto. In fact, we could just go straight on, couldn't I? Yeah. What am I doing? I'm going to the pub, and this is definitely the fastest way to do this. Don't come out without your indicator. God, no indicator, just came out, but she saw me. Whew. You have to keep an eye on everyone. I don't think people do it deliberately. I think they just don't think. They're in their own dreamy world. This is going to be nice, actually. Oh, did I bring my sunglasses? I think I did. Yes, I did. I brought my sunglasses. Because I know this pub, when you're sitting outside the front of it, you have that sun shining into your face, and there's nothing like a pair of sunglasses when you're doing that. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to knock you off now in a minute. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed the little ride out today. Now you know what I'm selling. Now you know what I have to put up with. And oh yeah, if you have any idea what might be a fantastic bike for me, I'm definitely in the market, folks. If you want me to test anything, let me know. I'll only test it if I like it as well myself. Because I don't want to go testing bikes I don't want to ride or buy. Oh, there's one little one I think I would actually like to just have in my garage, and it is the little Triumph 400. That'd be a nice bike just to have in the garage to go out on for a little blast down the country lanes, wouldn't it? Anybody ridden it yet? Let me know. I'd love to know what it's like. I really would love to know what that bike is like. And if it would suit Germany, I mean, the roads are a lot quicker here in Germany than they are in the UK or in Ireland. Yeah, go on, you go that way. Yeah, well done. Couldn't make up your mind. Go left, go right. Oh, I'll go both ways. Yeah. I'm actually in a good mood tonight, folks. I think it's the weather. You see that church up there? I don't know if you can see it. Oh, straight up that way there. That's where I had an office for a couple of years. I had my own little business. It was actually quite comfortable. I used to bring my dog down with me. I had my secretary there. She was excellent. She was very good, very entertaining. And I had a couple of people working for me there, and including the guy who actually owns this pub that I'm going to. And I must say, it was nice. It was nice. It was a sort of a comfortable situation, put it that way. I got rid of my offices in East Germany and Leipzig, Dresden and Berlin, and decided I was going to relax a little bit in life. I had a couple of hits with my health, and I said to myself, well, you know what, that would definitely be the better thing to do. thanks for being with me. Like and subscribe. I hope you liked the video, and we'll see you soon. I'm going in here to have a little beer and enjoy myself and enjoy the evening, so you do the same, and let me know if you know of a motorcycle that might be nice for me. I'd really like to buy something new. I'm gonna have to part with the GS. I have no more room in my garage, and I'm gonna keep my XJ, I'm gonna keep my scooter, and I'm gonna keep the Honda CBF. I'm just gonna buy something else. So bye now, thanks a lot, nice to see you. Cheers folks.